welcome to today's Rakshabandhan special episode. Today's episode is dedicated to all those who are celebrating Rakhi Purnima or Rakshabandhan. What is Rakshabandhan? Rakshabandhan is an occasion celebrated amongst Hindus mainly that celebrates the bond of love and care, bond of protection between brothers and sisters. And why is it also called Rakhi Purnima? Purnima means full moon, and this celebration always coincides with the full moon day. So in today's episode, I'm going to prepare some sweets specially to celebrate this occasion. So today's dish is Kaju-Khajur Barfi or Cashewnut dates Barfi or Kaju dates Katli. This is a very traditional sweet, Kaju Katli, and I'm just creating a slight variation of this because this is a special occasion. So let me first show you what are the ingredients for this particular sweet dish.
These are my ingredients for today's sweet dish. Main ingredient, 2 cups of broken cashew nuts. Next ingredient is 25 dates that are fresh and ripe. These are from my own garden. So come, let me show you the date palm in my garden. This is the one. From this one, last afternoon, we picked up the ripened dates. It's such a pleasure, I cannot tell you, and I'm sure you're going to love this sight. I'm so happy to be able to use homegrown dates for such an auspicious occasion today. Now let's move to the next ingredient. 3/4 cup of sugar. For decoration, I have kept about 5 to 6 dates, about a tablespoon of chopped pistachios, and 3 to 4 teaspoons of desi ghee or clarified butter. First step is to grind the cashew nuts. I'm going to grind them in 2 batches. And my first batch is already done. This is how you want it to be. Some roughly ground consistency. Now ready for my second batch. Second batch is also done. Again, I'm stressing on the consistency should be powder-like and not paste. Now over to my dates. Now clean the dates, halve them, remove the seed like this, and also pull out the skin. Since these are fresh dates, the skin is coming out very easily. If, however, they're not fresh, in that case, soak them in water and then they become soft and it becomes easy to remove the skin. However, if any one of you would not want to take this hassle and want to grind the dates with skin, you can go ahead with that. No harm in that. I personally prefer to remove the skin. So here, my dates, I have been removing the skins and the seeds, as you can see, so that they are clean properly. And here all the dates are ready to be pasted. So here are my dates going into the grinder jar, and I'm going to grind them till they become a smooth paste. Here you see halfway ground, and there are still some bits and pieces into this. Now only after the second round, here is my fine paste of date. So starting first with preparing the sugars. Sugar and 1 cup of water I have added into the pan, and then on medium flame I'm going to wait till the sugar starts melting and boiling. At this stage, add the cashew nut powder. Be very careful to keep the flame low at this stage and keep mixing. You will see very soon the whole mixture becomes very thick, but make sure that you keep blending very well so there are no more lumps into it. Now I've been blending, and now I have added 1/2 teaspoon of cardamom powder and 2 teaspoons of ghee, and I'm going to mix it again over low flame. Keep cooking and stirring and mixing for about 2 minutes. You'll see the change in color a little bit. It becomes slightly pinkish. So here I'm going to check if it is ready. Now a little bit of it, take it on a plate, allow it to cool down, and if you can make a shape of a ball, then you know that the mixture consistency is perfect. Now I am going to shift it to a plate, spread it out and allow it to cool down. Not too much, but to come to at least a room temperature. Now over to the date paste. We got to cook the date paste also. So I'm adding here about 1 teaspoon or half a teaspoon of ghee, and I'm just going to blend the ghee and the date paste or khajur paste very well first. Again on low flame, keep blending and cooking and stirring. You should keep doing this continuously, as otherwise it might burn and the taste and the color, everything just gets spoiled then. So keep cooking and keep stirring. And now in 2-3 minutes my date paste is ready. I'm going to shift it to a plate, spread it and allow it to cool down too. Now in the meantime, what I'm doing is, on a steel plate, I'm just greasing the plate with ghee. Onto this now I'm spreading my cashew nut paste, the cooked one, and then nicely keep spreading it. Press over it with a spatula and just make the top smooth. Spread it out preferably in a square shape, because we'll be cutting out diamonds. It becomes easier to give the shapes when the shape is square. Now over the half portion, I'm going to grease my hands and spread out the date paste. I'm going to keep spreading it very light-handedly and very carefully, and then smoothen the top with the spatula so that it's evenly spread out. Remaining half is only for plain cashew nut barfi. Now allow it to cool down for 30 to 45 minutes. Now see, they have settled, they are no more sticky. Now grease the knife and carefully I'm separating both halves, the one with and without the date paste. Now again wipe the knife, grease it again and cut the diamond shapes from the portion with the date paste. I'm showing you how to cut them in correct shapes. We prefer traditionally to cut it in diamond shape. That is what is known as barfi. However, you can choose to cut them as per your own choice in different sizes and shapes. Make sure the uneven edges, ends, you trim them out. Goes into the refrigerator now for 3 to 4 hours for proper setting.
I hope you like today's sweet dish. This is a slight variation from the traditional recipe of Kaju-Katli. If you proceed only up to the layer of cashew nuts, then you go for preparation of Kaju-Katli. Today I have added one more layer of dates. After all, this is special, today's special recipe, right? That's why I hope all of you would celebrate the bandhan or bond of love and care, not just between brothers and sisters, but for the sake of humanity beyond caste, creed and colors. Let's celebrate love, let's celebrate care, and let's celebrate the bond of humanity all across the globe. Take care of yourself till I'm back with the next recipe. Happy cooking.